my name is Sherry. I'm one of the founding engineers at Aptos. Previously, I worked at Instagram to scale the infrastructure for billions of users at Instagram. And then when joining Aptos, I believe the same missions still need to be carried on, that there is a system in Web3 need to build for billions of users in the future. Aptos was built from the ground up to take the asset as the first citizen, really care about how do we make the system secure, but also when we're talking about performance, we are thinking about how to make a system scale. That means like modularizations, upgradabilities, and then thinking about backwards compatible when we're talking about introducing new features. So each of the Aptos components are built independently with a modular in mind so that we can scale them independently and then not becoming a bottleneck over time. Currently, we can scale consensus, upgrading it into a next version. But next time when storage becomes a bottleneck, we can then work on scaling storage, introducing shardings into our systems. And then over time, this whole system can scale together forward. While at the very minimum and then the foundation, it is the speed and the cost on Aptos that really stands out. No other chains provide the fast block times as Aptos does, and then no other chains can provide the type of user finalities as Aptos really delivers. We have 130 millisecond per block time, and then the finality as low as like 600 milliseconds. And then this is the cheapest L1s that you can ever build on with the transaction fees with many, many zeros in front. Other things like block STM is being adopted across so many other protocols. Ethereum L2s and many new L1s are all launching with Aptos tech. However, we're already moving towards block STM v2 that designed to scale across even more cores up to 256 machines while improving parallel executions to allow even further scalabilities on Aptos. Currently, the Web3 space is very fractioned. There are so many L1s, so many other ecosystems out there. Cross-chain account is here to solve these frictions and allow people to easily transfer their assets and using their existing accounts across different chains. On Aptos, this is using a combination of derived account abstraction, the CCTP protocols, and the session keys, allow apps to implement a cross-chain account via our wallet adapter. This lets our users to connect any Aptos dApps with a non-Aptos supported wallet like Phantoms, MetaMask, and direct deposit of USDC from different chains into Aptos dApp account. We use the embedded CCTP to handle the native bridge of Aptos USDC seamlessly and ensuring reducing the frictions and higher capital inflows to Aptos. This really provides a high-speed railways for us to allow other assets that don't exist on Aptos to be very easily flow inside Aptos and interact with any amazing products and dApps are being built on top of our ecosystem. It helps attract many other external users, also onboardings. For example, if a user is using Phantom and then trying out DEXs on the Solana ecosystem, you can imagine with cross-chain account in the future, they can use the exactly same wallet on Phantom and the same wallet address and directly connect with, for example, Hyperion, which is a DEX that exists in Aptos ecosystem, to direct use the USDCs in their wallet and then trade on a DEX on the Aptos ecosystem. And then similar experience happens with any dApps that on the Aptos ecosystem that supports this wallet adapter. Payment is the door to open up any new future applications because payment is the fundamentals of how human interaction really happens on the internet. Having this fundamental piece are being sorted out and then being built on Aptos that provide the seamless experience, we believe this is how the massive adoption is going to come in the future. If there's one features that really the breaking through and innovations on Aptos, I would say this is going to be the keyless account. This really empower users to use any social logins that they're familiar with. For example, their Gmail login, Apple's or Facebook accounts that allow them to manage their blockchain accounts. you can imagine what doors this may open is like any users in the Web2 world that don't familiar with the Web3 technology, they can so easily sign in and then start interacting with applications on a blockchain that they don't even know of. And then with stable coins that being supported natively on Aptos, this could allow people to just build applications like Venmo directly on chain that provides privacy with Aptos confidential transactions, easy social login, directly use USDCs, just like how they pay each other on Venmo with USD dollars.